Hey there, this is Travis Corns, and today I'd like to do a review for you of the Coleman Prairie Breeze 9-person cabin tent. This tent is really awesome. I picked it up last year when I went camping, and it was just the best tent I've ever had. It was massive, and I mean, we only had it was only two of us, but we kind of like our room, so we set this up, and we definitely had room to like play games in there at night. Well, we had all of our friends who were camping with us. We sat and then had a table set up actually inside of it with a light and a little tent heater, and we were playing cards inside of it pretty much all night. And then on the other side is where we had our bed. It was pretty cool to actually have. The second night we were there, it actually rained incredibly hard. Everybody else woke up the next morning completely drenched and soaked and had had a crappy, horrible night, whereas we managed to stay dry. I can't say that we actually managed to sleep because the rain was so loud that it was pretty much deafening. But I mean it was pretty. We stayed dry, so I mean I can attest that it does hold out the water pretty well. We've never had it in a really extremely windy situation, but I feel like it would be all right because the poles on the side are like extremely strong, and they're actually stitched in very well, so it's not poorly made by any means. Also, it's got a light inside of it, which is incredibly interesting. Like, not many fan or tents. I mean, how many tents have you ever seen that's actually have a light when you walk in the front? When you open the front zipper, there's a light switch right there, and it hooks up to an LED light system. Batteries are obviously not included with that, but I mean, it's there, and it's a thing, and it's awesome. I mean, you don't have to look around for your flashlight. It's also got a fan system hooked up, so if it's hot during the day, you can set that up and turn on or open up the flies and turn on the fan, and actually, it's quite cool and nice in there. Um, Other than that, I can just kind of go over some of the features here for you, and then I'll read you a couple of customer reviews because it's got actually quite very good reviews. I believe it's 3.7 out of 5 stars. I personally would give it way more than that. I would give it 5 out of 5 myself. But here, I'll just read some of the stuff that it says here. It says it provides a spacious, comfortable wilderness residence, comfortably sleeps 9 people. The main fly seams are factory sealed and seams are welded to protect from weather. LED lighted fan system maintains a comfortable environment. Batteries are not included. Let me go down here. Product description. It's pretty much what it said up top. So I will just come down here and give you some customers' reviews. Here we go from Leslie Faulkner. She said, or he said, that they loved it. Have twice used it. Love it. There was just two of us. We like a lot of room. We can fit a table, a couple of chairs, plus a king-size foam bed. The light switch at the door is wonderful. No longer fishing around with a flashlight. We live in Vancouver, BC, and this year we went camping on the Sunshine Coast for 4 days. It rained solidly for 2 nights and one day. It was a type of rain that was deafening, and when you thought it couldn't rain any harder, it did. We stayed dry. Highly recommend it. Uh, this is too short. I'll come down here. See. Okay, I'll read this one. Here's another one from D. Weatherman. And they give it a 5 out of 5 rating. And they said, we took this beach camping to Homer Spit, Alaska. It was our first time using the tent. We staked it well according to instructions and placed it to minimize wind. The rain started pouring and the wind was howling. 3 to 4 tents around us collapsed in on itself or blew down the beach. Ours held fast and stayed dry with no additional trapping. There was one tent similar to ours that had not been staked well or at all that did collapse in on itself. As with any tent, it is imperative to take the time to stake and secure the rain fly appropriately. Yes, that's pretty obvious. But I mean, so here's a good example. It was rainy and windy, and theirs held up, and everybody else's tents went to crap. So, I mean, if you guys are looking for an incredibly good tent, I highly recommend this one. I mean, it's awesome to have if you've got a big family. I mean, then this will more than likely sleep all of you, if not more than if it'll sleep your family and their friends. Uh, or if you just like a lot of space, like it said below. I mean, they got a king size bed in there and a table. I mean, you can't really ask for much else. Besides, if you're not in if you're not in a camper or a trailer of some sort or a motorhome, then this is definitely the next best thing. I will leave you guys a link below in the description box, and you guys can come to this page and check it out for yourself. You can kind of read the reviews and check out the features as well. Yeah, I highly recommend this. You guys check it out. Have a great day.